On this edition of Lexington Now, honoring fallen officers, a new food pantry for those in need, and new equipment for fire. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of May 18th, 2026. Lexington's fallen officers were remembered at a wreath-laying ceremony this past week. Here's more.
In 1962, President John F. Kennedy signed a law making May 15th Peace Officer Memorial Day, and the week in which it falls, Police Week. Monday, Mayor Linda Gorton recognized Lex PD, our federal, state, and local partners for Police Week, and we appreciate that, Mayor. What does Police Week mean to you, and what do you think it means to our community?
Well, our police, every day of the year, dedicate themselves to keeping us as a safe city. And that is pretty much the foundation of any good city, as being a safe city. And I often think that when police put on the uniform, or if they're plain clothes, and go out to work, they never know what will happen that day, what kind of challenges they will face. And so it's really important to me and to our community to recognize these hometown heroes who do this kind of work, which many of us could not do.
Well, you mentioned the risks and not knowing, and behind us is the memorial monument, and there's 20 names up here of folks that have given the ultimate sacrifice, all the way dating back to the 1800s to 2010 with Officer Brian Durman. What do those 20 names mean to you?
Well, this is, when I am at this memorial, it is always very sobering, because these are officers who gave their lives in the line of duty. They were doing the work that they signed up to do, and they were killed in the line of duty, and they gave the ultimate sacrifice. So it's a very sobering monument. It reminds us every day that this is not without risk, this job. And so we honor them a lot.
Well, we're very blessed in Lexington to have the public safety team family that we have, with the police department, fire department, E911, community corrections, and emergency management, and we appreciate your support. So again, we want to honor these 20 names behind us as giving the ultimate sacrifice. And we also want to thank all the men and women out there that put on the badge and actually make this community safer every single day.
Lighthouse Ministries has opened a new food pantry for those in need. We were there for the ribbon-cutting ceremony.
We're here because we're opening a new food pantry, Rose's Cupboard. And Rose's Cupboard isn't just about food. It's about telling people that we see you. It's about telling people that you matter. And it's about telling people that you're not alone. I think all of us know that life can change quickly. All it takes is the loss of a job, an illness, or some family crisis. And when those things happen, it's a caring community that becomes ever more important. I'm proud that Lighthouse continues to step up and to step into that role here in Lexington. I'm proud that Lighthouse plays a part, that we have volunteers, donors, churches, staff members, and community leaders that make all this possible. Ministries like this only work when people care for the neighbors that they might never even meet. My hope is that Rose's Cupboard becomes more than a place where people receive food. I hope it becomes a place where people are encouraged, where they're respected, where they're welcomed, and where they receive hope about tomorrow.
I'm really happy to be here today as your mission expands with the opening of Rose's Cupboard. Each time Lighthouse Ministries grows, it means more support for those who need it most. And that is something worth celebrating every single time. The work you do here is a real ministry in every sense of the word. You say it best yourselves: feeding the hungry, helping the hurting, and directing the lost. Those words come to life every single day within these walls. Your impact tells the story. Each year you serve 58,000 meals, contribute 18,000 volunteer hours, it's a lot of hours, and provide 9,000 acts of kindness. These numbers reflect the lives that you have touched and the hope that you are giving to people. Lighthouse Ministries remind us of the importance of working together, helping our neighbors, building a community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Our city is proud to walk beside you and with you.
We have grown again, wanting to meet a need, and what spurred this was we were getting phone calls every day for people, for families needing food. And so one day I just woke up and I thought, we got food. We got food, and we got the need, so it makes sense. And so, we started talking about doing it, and I had to do some renovation, which you'll see with you going to the pantry, which I love. And the reason, we were talking about the name of it, and Tammy goes, what about after Rose? For Rose's Cupboard. And I said, that's my granddaughter. I have 10 grandkids. Was somebody going to be jealous or mad? And the reason that they didn't is because she has helped me since she was a little bitty kid. I've sat there at that table cutting gallons of strawberries, and she always wanted to help. And so that's why we named it. She wasn't able to be here, but I had her write something. She said, hey, everyone. Sorry I can't be there, but I hope you have a great meal, drinks, and all the fun you could ever have. She's 10. I love to help people and everything else that is helpful. I'm so sorry, but have an amazing day at the Rose's Cupboard. Rose Henderson. That was so sweet. I said, just say a little something, but we're blessed. The pantry will open on Friday at the end of the month, and because other pantries around here are closed on Fridays, we'll be able to help people over the weekend. We do have the food, and we're crazy not to do it, and so we're doing it.
A little tighter.
After this, Fire gets some new equipment.
Lexington City golf courses offer affordable green fees at some of the area's best courses. From our Pete and PB Dye designed course to Central Kentucky's first public golf course, our courses will challenge beginners and experienced golfers alike. Whether you live in Lexington or are visiting for business or recreation, make a round of golf one of your top priorities. For tee times and more information, you can visit playgolflex.com.
Hey everybody, you're watching Lexington Now on Lex TV.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Mayor Gordon was on hand for the push-in of 2 new ambulances for the Division of Fire. These new ambulances will further enhance safety for all in Lexington. Randy is here again with this week's Adoptable Pets.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Lexington Fayette County Adoptable Pets from Lex TV and the Lexington Humane Society. Here's adorable Millie, black and white, a female, approximate age 2 years old, looks like a pit bull mix, does well in apartments, also does well with children of all ages. It's Millie, and look at Nadal. Color is tan, a male, approximate age 4 years old, looks like a shepherd pit bull mix, does well in apartments, also does well with children. Check out Nadal. Oh, look at Nibbles, brindle and white in color, approximate age 1 year, looks like a pit bull mix, does well with other dogs, does well in apartments, and also does well with children. Thanks for watching these adorable and handsome pets, available at LexingtonHumaneSociety.org from Lex TV and the Lexington Humane Society.
This week, Dale Morgan of Finance has the weekend's events.
Hey there, I'm Dale Morgan with Finance. Here's some upcoming events this weekend in Lexington, Fayette County for this weekend of May 23rd and 24th. Please note, events that require registration may sell out or fill up in advance. Be sure to confirm by visiting lexingtonky.gov/calendar. On Saturday, May 23rd, join our Department of Environmental Quality and Public Works for a tour of our recycling center at 9 a.m. This 90-minute experience will give you a behind-the-scenes look at where your recyclables go after you put them in the blue cart. Capacity is limited, so pre-registration is required and participants must be age 13 or older. At 10 a.m., McConnell Springs will host its monthly volunteer morning. Tasks change each month, but volunteers should dress to work outdoors. Interested participants can register online and sign the waiver in advance. Also at 10 a.m., Pace in the Park will meet at Pleasant Ridge Park. Walkers and runners, all levels, are invited to join John's Run Walk Shop to log some miles and prepare for the Bluegrass 10,000 and 5K. Then at 7 p.m., soak in the sunset with us at Kelly's Landing at our Golden Hour hike. The 1 mile hike will take place on a grass trail, so closed-toe shoes are recommended. Registration is available online. Lastly, at 2 p.m. on Sunday, May 24th, McConnell Springs will host a beginner birding lesson where park staff will teach the basics of bird watching during the spring migratory season. Registration is required. I'm Dale Morgan, and this is just some of the things going on this weekend in Lexington, Fayette County. You may need to pre-register for some of these events. For more information, be sure to visit lexingtonky.gov and click the calendar tab at the top. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Dale also previews our meeting coverage for the week.
Hi there, I'm Dale Morgan with Finance. Here's our current live meeting schedule this week, May the 18th for Lex TV. Remember, you can watch all our live meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185, always online at lexingtonky.gov. It's a short meeting week, but on Wednesday afternoon, the 20th, you can watch the Board of Architectural review at 4 p.m. On Thursday, the 21st of May, watch the Planning Commission work session meeting at 1:30. That's our current live meeting schedule for Lex TV for the week of May 18th. Watch all our live meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185 or always online at lexingtonky.gov and click the Lex TV tab at the top. I'm Dale, and I'll see you next time.
That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.